I was originally going to wait for this to loop back around, but I don't think it will. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Hitman, almost an absolution. Hitman Blood Money. Where we last left off, we had, let's see, what did we do? We killed a drug lord. We killed two pedos. We killed Mr. Swing King. And that's about all I can remember. Let's go normal. I'm confident enough in my ability that I can do it on normal.
You think that was 47 too?
We knew it was. We were so confident we set up an international task force to hunt him down and destroy him.
Even assuming this guy exists, he's still just an assassin. What's the big deal?
The big deal? He's the perfect clone. His DNA is a how-to manual for any cloning lab in the world. With Mr. 47 in their clutches, there'd be nothing to stop a rogue state from building an entire platoon of 47s. A whole army.
These public statements you've been making against cloning, is this what it's all about?
Of course.
But surely you can't oppose all the uses of cloning. The medical advances, the possible curing of...
Medicine won't do us much good if we're all the slaves of some clone army dictatorship, will it?
Off the record, Jack. You're not serious.
You have no idea how serious. That's why we had to eliminate 47. Having him on the loose was just too dangerous.
Why not go after whoever created him?
Oh, we did. But whenever we got too close, our agents got killed.
By 47?
See for yourself.
Oh, so I actually hear chewing noises. Our dog is out here, and he's tearing apart a supposedly indestructible toy.
$11:45.
I'm sorry we have to meet like this.
It's dangerous to meet in person. You're normally more prudent. What's going on?
Looks like we've got a mole at the agency. Here's your briefing.
Thanks. I'll read it later.
How's that wound healing?
Fine. Are we done here?
One thing. We haven't been able to get a positive ID on the target. There's a government agent in there already, though we think he knows. The price for his knowledge is getting him out alive.
And that raises my price.
Already factored in. Take this.
Designer poisons?
The clinic only lets clients out when they're fully recovered or dead. The injection puts its victim into a hibernatory state. Apply the antidote on the lips to revive them.
What if this agent's already dead?
I trust you, 47. The money's been transferred to your account. It's good to have you back, 47. I'm glad to hear you're fully recovered. Your next assignment's in Northern California. 3 mobsters have been checked into a rehab clinic for alcoholics. One of them plans to turn state's witness as soon as he's discharged. Our client wants to avoid that, but we don't know which of the 3 is the target. An undercover agent...
They're not... Those are not clips. Those are mags, you absolute buffoon.
The clinic will only discharge patients if they're sober or dead. The agent who's in there is apparently being kept drunk for unknown reasons, so you'll have to kill him to get him out, but we need him alive. We're giving you an experimental serum that'll give him the appearance of being dead, along with the antidote to bring him back once you're out. Something's very wrong at this clinic, 47. Keep your eyes open.
No gun, because I'm eventually going to have to hide it, so let's go. Oh, I'm using the new controller. I know this because there's absolutely no stick drift.
What new doc, nurse?
You know, the not-so-nice one. He kind of...
Hello, nurse.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, he just saw the one client and then left in a hurry, so I'm sure it was no big deal. He was scary, though.
Hi. I would like to admit myself.
Welcome. You'll be staying in room A. Just step into the dressing room, change into a robe, and leave your clothes and personal effects for safekeeping.
Gonna have to search you, sir.
Thanks. You're all set.
Thank you. Whoops. Oop.
Hi there, Craig Thurman.
Oh,
I'm an
shit.
on-call therapist. A lot of the clients here find it's helpful to have someone to talk to.
It's good to have.
I'm always available if you need an ear. Just drop by my office. If I'm not in, there's always at least one of us around.
Ah, right. So, something to talk about. They're making a Minecraft movie. A live-action Minecraft movie. I guess they released a trailer, and everyone's reaction is, perhaps I treated the Borderlands movie too harshly. Just having 47 work out them quads. By the time I'm done with him, he's going to be able to crush watermelons with his thighs. Let's put a save here because sometimes shit hits the fan. Shit. And that's exactly what I was talking about. I also apologize for starting this late. I was playing the new Harry Potter Quidditch game because it's free on the PlayStation Plus, and it's a lot of fun. No one will ever suspect a thing. Oh no! This isn't like the modern Hitman games. I can't change out my disguises when they're hidden. Fuck. A victim of my own success. I knew what happened. Alrighty then. Well, that's one potential target down.
You. I should have known.
Sedate.
Agent Smith.
Psychotropics. The things they've done. Figures. They'd send you to clean up my mess. This is the guy. Here.
I'm getting you out of here.
And they'll never let me out alive.
I know.
That's the idea. Oh, duh. Because then they knew the players would accidentally use it on an armed target.
Identity obtained. Executing rest of assignment.
Splendid, 47. It might interest you to know the following. A sudden shift in the delicate power balance of the New York families. 2 low-level contracts just came in. In addition to your primary target, 2 members of the same group are currently staying at the facility. Terminating either will result in a $50,000 bonus per head. It's entirely up to you.
Understood.
Okay. Human trafficker, or longtime organizer of illegal aliens traffic across the Mexican border to the U.S. Rudy is just about a household name on both sides of the border when it comes to delivering drugs, weapons, or $1 per hour manpower. But with dwindling goodwill from his good fellows and a huge price on his head, his days are numbered, and he knows it. Undergoing treatment in the clinic is more or less a last-ditch attempt at hiding from the growing number of bounty hunters. Ironically, in here, he has developed a dependency on alcohol to escape the horror in his head. 6'1", 160 pounds, black, 60. Huh. Sorry, hair color black. A notorious smuggler of illegal arms from Central America, being under constant scrutiny by different domestic intelligence. Oh my goodness. Domestic intelligence services, a prime suspect in the ongoing investigations around, he was somewhat hampered in his efforts to contact other prospective clients. As a result, he became a little jittery and developed a substance abuse and drinking problem, which is why he has been admitted to a remote rehabilitation center for treatment. Las Vegas mobster. Ultimately, he was known as the brain and bankroll in the circuit. He became a strategic master planner and a multimillionaire gambler. He's been accused but never convicted. Such crimes as hijacking, mayhem, bootlegging, white slavery, what the fuck, narcotics, trafficking, rape, burglary, bookmaking, and fixing sporting events, numbers racket, extortion, and numerous murders. Lombardo knows his time is limited. Soon, some sort of forensic evidence will connect him with one of these crimes. He has planned his departure from the U.S., but first he has to undergo some preliminary tests at the rehabilitation clinic. 6 feet tall, 150 pounds, gray hair, aged 64. Who saw me?
You. I should have known.
Sedating me. Psychotropics. The things they've done.
I can't skip it.
Figures. They'd send you to clean up my mess. This is the guy. Here.
I'm getting you out of here.
They'll never let me out alive.
I know. Identity obtained. Executing rest of assignment.
Splendid, 47. It might interest you to know the following. A sudden shift in the delicate power balance of the New York families. 2 low-level contracts just came in. In addition to your primary target, 2 members of the same group are currently staying at the facility. Terminating either will result in a $50,000 bonus per head. It's entirely up to you.
Understood.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's the guy who saw me. Oh, I gotta go to that suit cutscene again.
You. I should have known.
Sedating me. Psychotropics. The things they've done. Figures. They'd send you to clean up my mess. This is the guy. Here.
I'm getting you out of here.
They'll never let me out alive.
I know. Identity obtained. Executing rest of assignment.
Splendid, 47. It might interest you to know the following. A sudden shift in the delicate power balance of the New York families. 2 low-level contracts just came in. In addition to your primary target, 2 members
I
of the
wish I
same
could
group
skip
are
this.
currently staying at the facility. Terminating either will result in a $50,000 bonus per head. It's entirely up to you.
Understood.
Hi. Such intense music. Ah, here we are. Hey, you look like you could use a spotter. You're a little lopsided when you do that. There we go. Perfect form is perfect musculature. Come on, push through your pain. Just one more. Just one more. Oh god, his hand slipped. Oh, fuck me. His hand slipped, guys. You don't understand. I was trying to help. I was trying to help him. I was trying to help him, but you wouldn't let me. Jeez, you help spot a guy and they just fucking kill ya. Good thing I saved when I was on that storm drain. Yes, thank you. I know 47's dead. Ah, no!
You. I should have known.
It's fine.
Me.
It's fine.
Psychotropics.
Uh,
The things they've done. Figures. They'd send you to clean up my mess. This is the guy. Here.
I'm getting you out of here.
They'll never let me out alive.
I know. Identity obtained. Executing rest of assignment.
Splendid, 47. It might interest you to know the following. A sudden shift in the delicate power balance of the New York families. 2 low-level contracts just came in. In addition to your primary target, 2 members of the same group are currently staying at the facility.
Terminating either will result in a $50,000 bonus per head.
It's
Entirely up to you.
Understood.
No! Oh my god! I apologize. Hey, at least in the VODs, you guys get to fast forward through this. I don't.
I should have known.
Sedating me. Psychotropics. The things they've done.
Figures. They said you would clean up my mess. This is the tar guy.
Here.
Here.
Getting you out of here.
They'll never let me out alive.
I know.
I know.
Identity obtained. Executing
Rest of assignments.
Splendid, 47. It might interest you to know the following. A sudden shift in the delicate power balance of the New York families. 2 low-level contracts just came in. In addition to your primary target, 2 members of the same group are currently staying at the facility.
Terminating either will result in a $50,000 bonus per head. It's entirely up to you.
Understood.
Nice try, bitch. Okay, so last time I think it was that nurse on her smoke break that caught me. The first time, I should say, not the last time. I haven't seen the doc, but you look like you could use a spotter. That's one, you're a little lopsided. 2. 3. Come on, man, don't you want to be Mr. Universe? 4. Come on, 4. Yes, 4. Push past the pain. Shit. Oh god, his hand slipped. There's nothing I can do, guys. His hand slipped. I just... Oh. That's why you always put chalk on your hands. I really don't think there's a way for me to escape with my suit.
Good morning, nurse.
Good morning, Doctor.
Keep walking. Just stay calm. They'll never suspect an emu among them. Just like the Australians. I'm going in the wrong direction. Okay, just relax. Where the hell's the front entrance? Forward and to my right. Shit, yeah, because my exit's through the morgue. Tier 2 Kruger Schmidt. Tier 2, the Kruger Schmidt upgraded the shop unlocked. 3 accidents. God, man, that, like I said, that's why you make sure your hands are dry and you wear chalk when you're lifting weights. 5,000, ow. But I can live with that. Because I still got half a million out of it. Los Angeles Gazette, Thursday, April 1st, 2004. Cheng Chao Tu, Chinese restaurant. Oh, that must be the one from the first Hitman game. The very first Hitman game. Silent assassin won by police. Rudy Mendoza killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. L.A., 1st of April, 2004. LAPD confirmed this morning that notorious illegal arms smuggler Rudy Mendoza was found dead at the Pinecone Rehabilitation Center yesterday. The police have stated that the lack of witnesses is making this an especially difficult case to investigate. The police have absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, as nobody claims to have seen him or her. The Pinecone Rehabilitation Clinic enjoys a stellar reputation as the most successful, luxurious, and discreet rehabilitation clinic in North America. Its client list is a closely guarded secret. Despite the secrecy, it's well known that dozens, if not hundreds, of movers and shakers from politics and entertainment have cleaned up their acts at Pinecone. Some celebrities have openly acknowledged that the program saved their lives. One Hollywood publicist has even been said to send even his clean clients to the clinic to boost their careers, so potent the high-gloss mystique of this facility. The client's controversial policy, discharging only the clean and the dead, has brought it under legal scrutiny, but investigations have never revealed anything but an intensely dedicated staff working with state-of-the-art methods. At the time of admission, all clients are required to sign a waiver acknowledging that they will not leave the clinic until they are clean or dead. A clinic spokesman says this scares away those who aren't really committed to keeping clean. Critics of the clinic call it a cheap publicity stunt. I could open up a restaurant and say no one ever leaves until they're fed or dead, says one consulting physician from a less glamorous clinic. That wouldn't tell you anything about my food. Don't drink, kids. You'll end up like Rudy Manzana. Defiant Congress gets in way. After weeks of backroom negotiations and pressure politics at the highest levels of government, Congress has finally voted to approve President Tom Stewart's nomination of Daniel Morris as interim vice president, filling the vacancy created weeks ago with the tragic traffic death of Spalding Burke. The opposition Congress refused even to hold votes on several of President Stewart's previous nominations, standing by the original threat to withhold their approval from any nominee opposed to a ban on human cloning. Mr. Morris, the darling of Wall Street during the biotech boom of the middle 1990s, has been agitating for such a ban since President Stewart took office, but otherwise have been a staunch supporter of the president and his policies. Many Washington insiders have expressed surprise at the bullying tactics deployed by Congress to more or less install, as one source put it, the enigmatic Mr. Morris in the second highest office in the land. Presidential election, Frank Morgan, Tom Stewart, Gov H behind, Frank C. Clark. Today's weather, high with 73, low 48, very sunny. And why is my dog licking my foot? You good, buddy? Quote of the day. I just want you to know that when we talk about war, we're really talking about peace. George Bush, June 18th, 2002. The strategery of using that there quote. OIC examines Burke driver. The Office of Independent Counsel, Elliot Stedman, announced this morning that the late Vice President's long-term driver, Carl Wagner, was indeed a foreign national, having moved to the United States from his native Austria in 1999. He never naturalized as an American citizen, and some questions have arisen to his Secret Service screening. It's not illegal for a foreign national to be employed by a member of the executive branch, Mr. Stedman explained in a memo distributed at the press briefing, nor is there any question of any tax law having been violated. We would be remiss in our duties, however, if we neglected to explore the possibilities raised by the late Mr. Wagner's foreign nationality. Austrian authorities confused matters further by reporting several hours later that Mr. Wagner was not an Austrian national but had claimed refugee status in that country during the Balkan Wars of the 1990s. The OIC had not responded to requests for a reaction to these statements. See driver page 5. Move to sunny Del Mar, and that's where my next hit is going to be. Diamonds by the Pound by Heather Donaldson. Humboldt County Tribune staff. Federal transport van en route from San Francisco to Seattle was hijacked en Route 101 in Prairie Creek Redwood State Park on Thursday. A driver and 2 guards, federal employees, whose names had not been released at the time of the paper, went to press, were bound and gagged, while at least 3 men opened the van with explosives and relieved it of its only contents, exactly 1 kilo of uncut diamonds, with a street value of at least $5 million. That's going to come into play later. The hijackers allegedly fled into the park after the hijacking. Police have not been able to identify where or how they fled the area. Forensic examinations have yielded surprisingly little information. This appears to have been a well-planned, well-organized, carefully executed job, says State Trooper Mike Moran, one of several troopers who responded to See Diamonds, page 3. Humboldt County economy up in smoke. In a startling report that was supposed to remain confidential, County Controller Karen Laws Marston estimates that nearly 1/5 of all economic activity in Humboldt County appears to be drug-related. The report, Humboldt's Hidden Economy, was prepared at the request of the County Board of Supervisors and was not intended to be leaked to the press. This is all very speculative, said Supervisor Harry Green, referring to the report suggesting that 19.3% of the county's economic activity was directly or indirectly related to the drug trade. We've all known there's been a certain amount of illegal agricultural activity going on, but things seem to have kicked up a notch recently. We're not quite sure where that's coming from, and we're not sure the numbers are on target, which is why it's so irresponsible to publish this story in the press. No other supervisor would comment on the story. Ironically, the uptick in shadow economy drug money appears to have first surged in about the same time the world-renowned Pinecone Rehabilitation Clinic first opened its doors to the world's wealthiest addicts, most of them alcoholics, but also a small number of hard drug abusers. Maybe their clients have been importing some backup supplies? Not likely. According to Pinecone spokeswoman Anita Chevry, Shavir. Our clients, I didn't even pronounce that right. Once our clients step through those doors, the only way to get back out is when they're clean or when they're dead. We are 100% narcotics-free zone. Right.
Getting a clearer picture?
You had an agent on the inside, and 47 killed him?
We've got it on videotape. The incident put us back on 47's tail, which eventually led to his destruction.
You actually caught him?
We didn't just catch your urban legend. We killed him.
I assume you can prove this.
I intend to give you incontrovertible evidence.
But how?
There was a bit player for the mob in a certain witness protection program. He was protected 24/7 by some of the most dedicated professionals we had. 47 came for him anyway.
And you killed him?
Bring out the car.
Wait a second, Jack. Come on. You can't just leave me hanging.
Bring the folder. We'll talk on the way.
The way where?
To your proof.
We're sending you down to the other end of the state, 47. The target's a gangster by the name of Vinny Sinistra. He's in a witness protection program pending a court appearance later this month. Our client wants to be sure Sinistra doesn't make it to the witness box. Sinistra's also got some hard evidence that can't be allowed to see the light of day. Our client thinks it may be on a bit of microfilm. Ensure that you retrieve it. Sinistra is extremely unstable and hasn't taken well to suburban life. They're having a birthday party for the youngest child on Sunday, and this may give you the angle you need to get in. The house is being monitored and protected by the feds, so extreme discretion is required. Tread lightly, 47.
Vinny Sinistra. A former crime lord, Vinny has admitted his involvement in several high-profile killings on U.S. turf. He has agreed to a plea bargain that ironically has gotten him into the federal witness protection program. Vinny, who was once the carefree good fella thinking he was untouchable, is now eaten up by paranoia and boredom as the result of being locked up in a cage. Dual action. 2 guns, twice the fun, more recoil. Excludes the sound. I have subsonic ammo though, and I think that's... Yeah. Then did I buy everything else? Yeah.
Nice stride, friend, but you'll ruin your feet in those shoes.
Did that man just stick a syringe in some donuts?
James, hello?
Sorry, the stream keeps crashing.
What is wrong with this piece of mierda?
The new vice president was sworn in at a Rose Garden ceremony at the White House earlier this morning. Mr. Daniel Morris is not believed to have been the president's first.
You'll float too. Now see, the microfilm is on her necklace, which is why I need to dress as the pool boy. Oh, god damn it.
Great pace, but are you really comfortable in those clothes?
It's midnight, or it's practically 1 in the morning. But donuts actually sound really fucking good. Hi.
Fresh
Or-
donuts. How cool is that? Full disclosure, we're actually FBI.
Problem is, these guys saw my face.
That is beautiful. Now I have no television at all.
Whew. Move. Move. I don't have that much time before he opens the door. You know what, just to be sure. Hey.
I think I forgot something upstairs. I come right back.
Shit. Get in here. Hi. Oh, I gotta readjust myself. Oh, shit. Okay, am I still coming through okay? Well, I certainly hope I am. Oh, so apparently, what was it? Space Marine 2 is releasing. The game, it looks interesting, but at the same time, I don't like what...
The pool isn't the only thing I need serviced. Come on.
What was I talking about? Oh, right. Anyway, I've heard it's great and everything, but I don't know if I want to buy it, because if I don't want to support Games Workshop, just because after the bullshit they've pulled lately. But at the same time, it seems like the game's gonna be good.
Don't worry, he's clean. Until I get him alone, anyway.
Vice President was sworn in at a Rose Garden ceremony at the White House earlier this morning. Mr. Daniel Morris...
Could you walk any fucking slower?
First choice. The new Vice President was sworn in at the Rose Garden ceremony at the White House.
I'll just prepare myself for a bath. Don't move a muscle. I'm not in the mood after all. I need a drink. I'm not in the mood. Go back down. I need a nap. I'm not in the mood. Go back down. I need a nap. I'm not in the mood.
Oh.
I need a nap.
Here we are.
I'm not in the mood. Go back down. I need a nap.
Mr. Daniel Morris is
I'm not in the mood. Go back down. I need a nap. I'm not in the mood. Go back down.
Oh, don't tell me. Okay. Relax, I'm getting out of here. Whoop.
Election's heating up. Maybe we'll get a security assignment. Those aren't so bad.
And just like that. Silent assassin wanted by police. Vinny Slugger Sinestra killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. La Jolla Police Department confirmed this morning that prosecution witness Vinny Slugger Sinestra was found dead at his mansion in the quiet suburb Del Mar yesterday at noon. Investigators also report that 2 shots were fired by the assassin, judging from bullet holes and cartridges found on the crime scene. The crime scene reportedly offers insufficient evidence to profile the perpetrator effectively. It concerns authorities that the victim was brutally executed by a shot to the head. Police have stated the lack of witnesses make this a especially difficult case to investigate. Police have absolutely no clue the killer's appearance. Nobody claims to have seen him or her. Vinny Sinestra, age 43, is an expatriated Cuban. Oh my gosh, expatriated Cuban. Was exported by Castro like so many other criminals in the late 80s. Sinestra has been involved in organized crime all his life. He quickly teamed up with Sammy Falconetti and Bobby Mazier to form one of Miami's most notorious drug smuggling trios. They are believed to have smuggled several tons of cocaine by boat from the Bahamas during the 90s. Sinestra is wanted by the FBI for the murder of Louis Zukowski, a state witness against the drug trio. Sinestra was placed under a federal witness protection program when he turned himself in after a month-long nationwide manhunt. Almost 20,000 people in the U.S. have entered the federal witness protective program since its inception in the 1970s. Sinestra's victim, Louis Zukowski, was in the program at the time of his death. Authorities insist that the 2 cases are exceptions to the rule. Federally protected witnesses ordinarily live out their days in peace. Very few die violent deaths. But according to one federal employee who insisted on anonymity, it ain't like it breaks your heart when one of these scumbags goes down. Crime Story, page 5. Coral Sunset Cocktail Bar. Ooh. The city of New Orleans proudly presents Mardi Gras, Party of the Year. And that's where my next hit is going to be. Local grill code sparks debate. The Kaguya Palms Board of Directors held their quarterly meeting last night and heard arguments on the proposed new controversial barbecue and grill code for Kaguya Palms properties. Supporters of the code say that certain residents have taken advantage of the lack of regulations by building what one of the residents called giant industrial gas... Hello, Sigma. How are you doing? In their backyard. Some of these big grills are 10 to 12 feet high. What? Angry residents claim the smoke they produce when they're being used might violate certain California environmental laws, although none of those addressing the board cited any particular regulation. Chuck Hansen of Briar Court says one of the new neighbors barbecued a whole cow recently, and this was very upsetting to him and his wife, who are both vegetarians, although they do sometimes eat fish. Those who oppose the code say they have no right to build or install anything they want in their backyard and roast as many cows as we want, as long as it doesn't violate existing laws. They argued it was unfair to change laws after they'd already spent their money on these grills. The board is expected to give a decision early next month. Residents who want to register their own particular comments about the issue, but couldn't make time to attend the meeting, can submit their comments in writing to the administrative offices. At the meeting, the board voted that that community owners have to be reminded that all guests have to use parking vouchers, which they haven't been. The proposal to increase the community's communication budget, which would have really helped this paper, was also shot down by the unsympathetic board, but mainly most of the controversy was really about the grill code, and the debate was very heated. Hee hee. Alright, chuckle nuts. Security and Specialist Dog Division. Okay. Hellemost Motors, huge lemon sale. Not the lowest prices, but we have no money back, guarantee. Wait, what? That's phrased weird. Or is intentionally phrased weird. Wow. A dead even split. National FBI on albino manhunt. For the first time in its history, the FBI most wanted list features an albino at the top of the charts. The fugitive in question is believed to be responsible for a number of recent assassinations across the world. The unidentified albino has been cited in so many cases that many law enforcement agencies believe he's a mere urban legend. Others suspect a group of albinos may be working together, and that the witnesses have noticed only their albinism, thus misleading the FBI and Interpol to conclude erroneously that they're seeking a single operative. Conspiracy theories abound. The Albino Anti-Defamation League, AADL, is an amuse. Albinos are no different than everyone else, says AADL spokesman Marvin LeBlanc. His name literally means the white in French. You can't say anything meaningful about all albinos any more than you can about all redheads or everyone with freckles. The man being sought by the FBI may well be the murderous criminal their bulletins suggest him to be, but the fact that he's an albino is completely beside the point. Signs of abnormality. Local playground death trap. Oh boy. Margaret Phillips of Blossom Lane has retained the law firm of Litigate and Win to Litigate and Win. Very funny. To support her claim against the Kaguya Palms Community Planning Board for negligence in playground planning. She claims the negligent planning led to serious injuries to her daughter, Clara. It's not a playground, Miss Phillips says. It's a death trap. This lawsuit isn't about the money. It's about protecting the other children. Oh, someone please think of the children. She says her daughter, Clara, allegedly lost her balance atop the jungle gym because she was trying to light a cigarette without spilling her beer. What? She lost her balance and fell, breaking her arm and dislocating her shoulder. Mrs. Phillips says the playground should have had signs prohibiting the use of tobacco and alcohol products, and that her 12-year-old daughter wouldn't have been injured if such signage was there. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow, Sigma. Is this the first Karen? The community has offered $412.58, which is the cost of the medical bills, and promised to post new signs. Miss Phillips' lawyers rejected the offer and want $1.8 million in damages. What? Oh my god. Police. Blueberry Court violence exaggerated. After many telephone calls from concerned residents, Assistant Commissioner George Tucker of the County Sheriff's Department issued a press release on Thursday in which he said reports of recent violence on Blueberry Court were exaggerated. The Sheriff's Department would like to assure the residents of Kaguya Palms that, despite the rumors to the contrary, no officers from our department or any other law enforcement agency were engaged in firefights in the Blueberry Court neighborhood at any time last week. The Kaguya Palms community remains as safe as it's always been, and residents can rest assured that the County Sheriff's Department intends to keep it that way. Phone calls made by this reporter to the FBI, however, went unanswered, and the fact remains that numerous trustworthy residents in the Blueberry Court neighborhood, including this reporter, observed unusual and even frightening activity several days ago, and nothing that Assistant Commissioner Tucker says can change that. This reporter would also like to see an independent investigation of the events which the reporter saw with her own two eyes This reporter would also like to hear from the other residents who saw and heard some of the horrifying things that happened that day. You may contact this reporter, care of the paper, or visit her in her office in the community hall right next to the women's locker room. The door will still says linen, but it's actually now the official office of this paper. Okay. Goodness.
So you didn't get it?
It was quite a blow. That witness possessed information about the Ortmeyer files, or their location.
Ortmeyer files?
Dr. Ortmeyer ran an underground cloning lab in Romania. We raided it as soon as we learned about it, but someone beat us to it. They'd ransacked the place, grabbed all the files, and killed everyone that worked there.
That's not what happened.
Ortmeyer. But that was the least of our concerns.
What do you mean?
We did find some papers later. Enough to prove that Dr. Ortmeyer created Mr. 47. No one else has successfully created a Class 1 human clone. Dr. Ortmeyer literally wrote the book.
And somebody stole it.
Not just somebody. Where's the nurse?
Whoa.
Sorry. I don't like being dependent. Something as simple as lighting a damn cigar. It's just... I apologize. Could you...
Of course. So, who stole the research?
We found a surveillance tape. It clearly showed Mr. 47 killing the guards and snapping poor Dr. Ortmeyer's neck.
So 47 wanted to build his own clones?
More likely, he wanted to sell the research to the highest bidder. It lit a fire under everyone's asses. We threw everything we had at him. It's all there.
Well, I wonder who this mysterious lady is.
Hello, 47. The American Secretary of the Interior is being targeted for assassination at today's Mardi Gras parade. We're not sure who's behind the hit, but our client wants you to prevent it by taking out the would-be assassins. There are 3. The leader is Mark Pariah Jr. His associates are Raymond Kolinsky and Angelina Mason. Kolinsky is a former world-class biathlete, so he's probably the trigger man. Mason is probably just recon and support. They're romantically involved and mentally unstable, so expect a violent reaction if either of them learns the other is dead. Their whereabouts are a mystery, but we've identified the payment on its way to them. The money should lead you straight to them. There'll obviously be a lot of civilians in the mix on this one, and a high-profile hit like this is bound to have backup units on site, so you'll have to be even more discreet than usual.
Is that even possible for 47 to be more discreet than usual? Anyway, height 6 feet, weight 172 pounds, hair white, age unknown. Mark Pariah Jr., he is an albino clone, hypersensitive, adaptive, determined, focused, and better equipped both physically and mentally than ordinary humans. Should something or somebody try and interfere with the operations he's in charge of, he will retaliate in full force, with total disregard to the consequences. He's detached from human suffering, but while not devoid of feelings, he will never let those feelings stand in the way of a perfectly executed hit. Raymond Kolinsky, 6 feet tall, 205 pounds, black hair, 43. Raymond Kolinsky is closely connected with Angela Mason. Their hits are coordinated by a leader placed in a central place overlooking the area where the hit should be performed. He communicates through an intercom, feeding them info on actions and whereabouts of the target. The couple constantly feed each other information over the intercom during their operations, often including sexual teasers. They have never failed a job. Preventing them from carrying out their orders can only be done by eliminating them. They are very unstable during operations, meaning the survivor could turn into a volatile and self-destructive killing machine in the event his partner is killed. Angelina Mason, 5 foot tall, 120 pounds, black hair, age 27. I guess that's not that weird. Angela Mason grew up in a traveling circus as a trapeze artist. Angela was also trained as a sharpshooter and knife thrower. Her mother was killed in a freak accident, and she developed self-hatred and slowly drifted into narcotics and prostitution. Rumor has it she killed a John trying to rape her, nailing him to the wall of a motel with a crossbow, and this is how she found out that the skills she learned during the circus years could be turned into more profitable business. She met Raymond, and together they developed a strategy for complicated kills they call the Grassy Knoll scheme. Okay. Protect Jimmy Silly is from Dallas, Texas. His father ran a gas station and general store, and little Jimmy got his first job polishing and sorting eggs. Okay. After graduating from Harvard Business School, he worked his way up in the oil business and soon learned that the only way to take it further was through politics. He's a civil rights advocate, pro-choice spokesperson, and he's strongly in favor of biotech's many advantages such as genetically modified foods and cloning. The congressional candidate is rubbing elbows, patting babies, and keeping it clean for the press in New Orleans. His new constituent. Oh my gosh, I can't say that word. Constituency. God, I didn't say that right. I don't think I'll need a gun. But just in case.
I love how you focus on details.
Usually if it's too long, I won't. But I figured for this it would be a good idea to do so.
There's the handoff.
Follow that briefcase, 47. It's the only lead we've got.
Well, goddamn, Billy Jack, I didn't expect to see you.
Oh, yeah. Got me a whole new line of work.
How's that working out for you?
Money's great, but the hours are kind of weird.
I heard that. Can't remember last time I seen the sun.
Suppose we all gotta make some kind of choices in life.
I suppose we do.
And your choices are going to end up with you in a dumpster. You're alive, but unconscious.
This is one of the most important elections of our lifetimes. I grew up in New Orleans. I was your congressman for 16 years.
You think a bald man in a nice suit would stick out more in a crowd?
Served the president as Secretary of the Interior for the past 4 years. And still, I tell you this, the most important vote I ever cast would be my vote to re-elect Tom Stewart this November 5th.
Okay, so he's probably going for that alleyway up on my left. No, that one. Oh, I just ate my pain medication. Shit. Well, ah, shit. There we go. Okay, let's not do that.
Well, goddamn, Billy Jack, I didn't expect to see you.
Oh, yeah. Got me a whole new line of work.
How's that working out for you?
Money's great, but the hours are kind of weird.
I heard that. Can't remember last time I seen the sun.
Suppose we all gotta make some kind of choices in life.
I suppose we do.
This is one of the most important elections.
Okay, let's not get high off our pain pills.
served the president as Secretary of the Interior for the past 4 years.
Hi.
And still, I tell you this, the most important vote I ever cast will be my...
Don't look at me like that. You're wearing a bird costume.
This November 5th.
Some people.
Afraid of scientific research. Who's afraid of scientific research? Science cannot be stopped. If we slow our growth, we're only going to lose our technology lead for a while.
I think he's gonna stop again, then I'll go for that alleyway on my right. Wrong button. Alleyway on the left. Alleyway on the right. Go to sleep, little birdie. Okay. Drop the body here because it is not like the newer ones where I can shoot through the... This is where your life choices led you. Maybe you'll reconsider when you wake up. Silver ballers. I never unequipped... Wait, did I? Oh no. God damn it. I did that to myself. Actually, quit out. Not ending the stream.
Where this guy came from?
I think he came up through one of the back alleyways.
The American Secretary of the Interior
Okay.
targeted for assassination at today's Mardi Gras parade.
Unequip,
We're
except...
not sure who's behind the hit, but our client wants...
Okay. Save it here so I don't have to... So we don't have to go through that cutscene again.
Well, goddamn, Billy Jack, I didn't expect to see you.
Oh, yeah. Got me a whole new line of work.
How's that working out for you?
Anyway, I think where I was, there was a back entrance, and he just happened to be patrolling through there.
Last time I seen the sun.
Suppose we all gotta make some kind of choices in life.
I suppose we do.
And he's going to the right. Awesome. Oh, Blues Oyster.
President as Secretary of the Interior for the past 4 years. And still, I tell you this, the most important vote I ever cast will be my vote to re-elect Tom Stewart this November 5th.
There's two types of Hitman players. Hitman players who can complete this all in one go without restarting, and Hitman players who restart a lot. You can clearly see what category I fall into. Oh, no rest stop this time. Interesting. Ah! He was supposed to stop for a smoke break.
Well, goddamn, Billy Jack, I didn't expect to see you.
Oh, yeah. Got me
He played me like a damn fiddle.
How's that waking out for you?
Money's great, but the hours are kind of weird.
I heard that. Can't remember last time I seen the sun.
Suppose we all gotta make some kind of choices in life.
I suppose we do.
This is one of the most important elections of our lifetimes. I grew up in New Orleans. I was your congressman for 16 years, your senator for 12. I've been proud to serve the president.
Yeah, look away. I can stare into your soul.
For the past 4 years. And still, I tell you this, the most important vote I ever cast will be my vote to re-elect Tom Stewart this November 5th.
I might have to restart completely.
And the environment. And so...
The nice thing about Fat Tuesday, people are too drunk to care what's going on. Okay. Save here in case something happens.
Right this way, partner. The boss man's been expected. Just go up left and take them stairs up to the office.
Why, thank you kindly, sir. That there's that famous Cajun hospitality. Okay, so they will not check me.
Right this way, partner. The boss man's been expected. Just go up left and take them stairs up to the office.
The cardinal is in the nest.
That's right. That's right. We're taking care of that. No.
Hey, boo. I'm in place over the salsa party at the Latino Fever Bar.
Hurry, 47! Hurry, 47! The crow has been murdered. I say again, the crow has been murdered.
Polly's gonna want more than a cracker when she gets back to the nest.
There she is.
I'm at the Rocker's Choice, Boo Doll.
Oh! Houston, the bird has shit on the car. I say again, the bird has shit on the car. Oops. Who would have thought that a Desert Eagle wasn't as quiet as my Silver Baller? It's good. I'm good. We got this. I got this.
Right this way, partner. The boss man's been expected. Just go up left and take them stairs up to the office.
Just leave the case on the table and get lost, buddy.
All right.
That's right. That's right.
I'm getting lost.
That's right. Just like I promised.
Hey, boo. I'm in place over the salsa party.
Right this way, partner. The boss man's been expected. Just go up left and take them stairs up to the office.
Don't keep walking. Fuck.
This way, partner. The boss man's been expected. Just go up left and take them stairs up to the office.
Okay. I'm making stupid decisions and it's getting me in trouble. Just be smart. Get the briefcase.
Right this way, partner. The boss man. Just go up left and take them stairs up to the office.
I'm at the Latino Fever Bar, Boudal.
That's right.
Then just leave.
We're taking care of that. No. Diamonds.
What are you waiting for? Get lost!
I did get lost.
On my way to the Rocker's Choice, baby boo.
Hey, boo. I'm in place over the salsa party at the Latino Fever Bar.
What's up with the blood?
I don't know. Perhaps a horde of mosquitoes just died. Okay, I'm gonna save in case I screw up again. Like forgetting I had this fucking Desert Eagle equipped. Okay. Where's my net? Ooh. Target number 2.
Hey, lovebird. What do you got under those feathers?
Okay, I gotta move fast if he figured... Who saw me? Okay, I gotta be faster than that then. Why must you only move at a brisk jog 47? You're supposed to be superhuman, damn it.
Hey, lovebird. What do you got under those feathers?
I'm at the Rocker's Choice, Boo Doll.
Who saw me? Okay, that person right there. I gotta take her out, but I can't wait too long because if I do, her boyfriend's gonna kill the guy I'm supposed to keep safe.
Hey, lovebird. What do you got under those feathers?
I'm at the Rocker's Choice, Boo Doll.
Wow, she can talk, she can speak beyond the grave. I don't know what happened here, officers. It's just blood showed up. Okay, I need to figure out where the hell he is. Keep going forward, take a left, and then it's my first right. Oh shit, I was not where I thought I was.
You gonna fly south on me tonight, little birdie? I can't wait to get you back in the nest tonight, lovebird.
Okay, suit waiter. There we go. Open lid, drag. What do you mean this is private property? I work here. Stupid crows. This is why emus are better. Okay, where did I knock him out? Not that way. Because I am 90% certain that that leads to a restricted area. Hey, officer. And I got the diamonds. 5 normal silent assassins. 5 silent assassin ratings rewarded on the normal difficulty. Nice. Total kills. 3 shots fired. 3 shots hit. 3. Awesome. That did not take me 11 minutes. The New Orleans Star. Silent assassin wanted by police, as usual. Raymond Kalinsky killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. NOPD confirmed this morning that former Olympic athlete Raymond Kalinsky and his wife, Angela Mason, were found dead during the Mardi Gras festivities yesterday. Investigators also report that 3 shots were fired by the assassin, judging from bullet holes and cartridges found on the crime scene. The crime scene reportedly offers insufficient evidence to profile the perpetrator effectively. No gunshots were heard by witnesses, indicating that a silenced weapon was used. This strengthens the theory that this was a professional hit. Investigators found 45 ACP cartridges around the area, indicating that a large caliber handgun, possibly the type customized silver baller, I swear, man, my fucking internet. This will probably be the last mission I do. As much as I would like to go on, I don't want to keep fighting the crashes. Anyway, police have absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, as nobody claims to have seen him or her. Raymond Kalinsky qualified for the U.S. Winter Olympic team as a biathlon athlete in 1992. Shortly after qualifying, he injured his knee while biking and was unable to recuperate in time for the games. He then reportedly entered a deep depression that eventually led to his embarking on a life of crime. Kalinske has been one of the FBI's 100 most wanted criminals since '96. The FBI field office spokesperson identified Kalinske as one of the 10 most wanted assassins in North America. He is believed to have been responsible for nearly 24 assassinations in the last 8 years. There's no question the world is a better place without Raymond Kalinske in it, says one FBI official familiar with the case. He was a dangerous and deadly hateful man. Officials would not discuss any particulars of his career, the details of their investigation, or whether they've made any progress in identifying the person or persons behind Kalinske. Crime Story, page 5. Kiss of Death. No. Mardi Gras drinking deaths down. According to police reports and Department of Health statistics, fewer people died of alcohol-related deaths at this year's Mardi Gras celebrations than any of the last 27 years. Festival organizers say this year's Party More, Drink Less campaign, in which celebrity spokespeople, professional athletes, and supermodels urged the public to drink in moderation, was responsible for the improvement. According to Steve Walker, executive director of Citizens for Sobriety, lower mortality rates, weren't the only positive outcome of the campaign. We also had less drunk and disorderly arrests than any season in the past 3 decades. There were even fewer arrests for public lewdness and indecent exposure. Walker believes most celebrants have lost touch with the religious significance of Mardi Gras. I've got nothing against a glass or two of wine to relax, or even a little more to celebrate, and we ought to celebrate Mardi Gras enthusiastically. But you see these inexperienced kids drinking just gallons of booze, and you know nothing good's going to come of it. Some veteran Mardi Gras participants, however, seemed unenthusiastic about the improved statistics. Public lewdness should not be a crime, said one 82-year-old New Orleans native. I probably can't even tell you some of the things I saw when I was a boy, or they'd come and arrest me, too. These Puritans ought to go back to where they came from. Lousy spoil sports. Back in my day, we'd have whipped their sanctimonious butts and given them, corn liquor enemas. Oh boy. That's just the kind of attitude we've got to overcome, says Walker. The idea that you're being a quote-unquote spoil sport because you want to help people have a good time without getting sick or in trouble or hurting themselves. It's just sad. See A Sober Affair, page A12. Riverboat trips, and that's where my next hit is going to be. Coincidentally, that man is one of the ones I have to kill. Violence spurs cloning support. Public support for cloning is rising in Louisiana in the wake of recent acts of violence directed toward its defenders. This violence is perceived rightly or wrongly as being organized or at least perpetrated by anti-cloning zealots, explains Bayou Polling Corporation, BPC, spokesperson Jennifer Graham. That seems to be turning a lot of undecideds into active cloning supporters. According to the most recent BPC members... Why is that acronym hard for me? Support for cloning among registered voters in New Orleans has increased from 42 to 48% in the last 7 days statewide. Support went from 39 to 44%. Opposition to cloning locally and statewide remains steady at 48 and 45% respectively. This is obviously the hot-button issue of the day, Graham observed, and we're beginning to see indications that it's actually becoming a more influential factor on how favorably or unfavorably political candidates are perceived by likely voters. It is also becoming a more reliable predictor than other issues like abortion, gun control, and hurricane reconstruction. Okay. Public support for cloning Louisiana and New Orleans, 95 to 05. Interesting. Weather, a high of 80, low of 60. That sounds miserable. With rain. Oof. Oh yeah, it's Louisiana. Quote of the day, I have opinions of my own, strong opinions, but I don't always agree with them. George Bush. Wow, shot up to 63%. And it's... Yep, like I said, once I'm done reading this, that'll be it for the stream. Last management wasn't joking. We've watched each installment of Vampire Watch segment with increasing dismay. It isn't just the tasteless costuming of hostess Eva Succubus or the childish use of gimmicks and special effects, but the sheer stupidity of the segment. Here, for example, is the complete text of last night's broadcast. Good evening, Nolans. This is Ava Succubus with your WNOX Channel 8 Vampire Watch. Our Vampire Raider has picked up 2 Category 3 vampires in the Garden District. You'll want to load up on garlic if you're passing through that neighborhood tonight. Be sure to check your website for lots of great garlic recipes and see Bad Taste, page A29. National Wire Service Roundup. LPA Macklin for Veep, although the administration continues to insist... Yes, I need to check what it is. I don't remember what I had set for that. What was I? Publicly, that President Stewart will not be dumping interim Vice President Daniel Morris from the ticket during the summer's convention. One high-ranking White House insider says Interior Secretary Jimmy Macklin, goodness gracious, leads the short list of prospective vice presidential replacements. Neither the president or Secretary Macklin have commented on the story. IPA, lone albino theory goes down under in the wake of last Saturday's assassination of Ukrainian General Viktor Moroz in Kiev. How oddly topical. From 2005, no less, which eyewitnesses and video surveillance both confirmed the presence of a suspicious albino on the tarmac and the assassination of Australia's National Science Advisor in Melbourne just 14 hours later. Law enforcement officials around the world have been compelled to concede that the so-called albino assassin may indeed be more than one person. The idea of multiple albinos working together is an international criminal enterprise had previously been rejected as an urban legend or conspiracy theory by most law enforcement agencies under the world. UN evacuated. The United Nations building in Manhattan was evacuated yesterday after agency officials and New York police received specific and credible threats from anonymous telephone callers. The evacuation was orderly and no damage or injuries were reported. Police now believe the call to have been a hoax. The evacuation resulted in the General Assembly's vote on a human cloning ban being postponed yet again. Convenient. Yes, overwrite the character. Quit to the menu. Is it going to show the rest of my targets? No? Alright. Well, that'll be it for the stream tonight. I am not going to keep fighting these crashes. I think I might know the issue. I just need to get my internet router up front in the living room and then get an Ethernet cable, which shouldn't be an issue.
Thanks for the stream.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Ooh, tomorrow's the Dead Space remake. Awesome. Anyway, if you watched it while I was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. If you're watching this after the fact and cut of archive footage, I also appreciate it. I don't have anything else to say, so with that, as is this time to all my streams, as always, I hope you enjoyed.